People, State of Michigan versus Elizabeth Bulat. She charged with counts 1 and 2, child support, failing to pay. Appearance for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sarah Brunner, Assistant Attorney General for the People.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Joseph Dyke, appearing on behalf of Elizabeth Bulat.
All right, so we're here for a probable cause conference. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I just spoke with the Attorney General. I'm having a huge issue. The ball keeps moving as far as our settlement negotiations. I thought I had this resolved. I do not have it resolved. So I guess we're gonna proceed.
So, and Your Honor, as the court knows, and I don't know if Mr. Dyke knows this, once we run the preliminary exam, all offers are withdrawn. So then we'd be proceeding to trial on the felony. And it looks like there is a period of time following when I issued this warrant that she continued to fail to pay. So when we run the preliminary exam, it's likely that I'll be adding an additional count. So we can continue negotiations with waiver of the preliminary exam, or we can run the preliminary exam and those offers will be withdrawn and there will likely be an additional count added.
Given the cooperative nature of the Attorney General, I will go ahead and have my client execute the waiver, and I'll continue to attempt to discuss resolution with her.
And Your Honor, I sent counsel the form to sign. I don't know if you want to put it on the record as well, but I did send him your bind over form.
All right. So we will wait. Ms. Bulat, please unmute and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury, testimony you give this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but truth?
Yes.
You may put your right hand down. So you do have a right to have a preliminary examination in this matter. Do you understand?
I do.
Examine the complainant witnesses and support the prosecution under oath in my presence. Do you understand?
Yes.
The preliminary examination is the prosecution's burden of proving probable cause. These two crimes were committed in Pontiac, and you were the individual that committed them. Do you understand?
Yes.
The exam, you do have the right to subpoena witnesses, testify, offer evidence, and have your attorney examine and cross-examine all witnesses. Do you understand?
Yes.
Our findings and conclusion of the exam, probable cause has not been established. These crimes were committed in Pontiac, and you were the individual that committed them. I can dismiss the charges or reduce them down to misdemeanors if possible. Do you understand?
Yes.
However, by waiving the exam, you'll be bound over as charged. The Sixth Circuit Court will potentially stand trial. Do you understand?
Yes.
Your bond conditions will remain the same until amended or modified by a Sixth Circuit Court judge. Do you understand?
Yes.
So after speaking with your attorney, Mr. Dyke, and thinking about what you want to do today, is it your informed decision to unconditionally waive this exam and be bound over?
Yes.
Whether this exam is not subject to appeal or reversal after today. Do you understand?
Yes.
Is anyone promising you anything, threatening you, or forcing you to waive the exam?
No.
You're waiving the exam knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. You understand the consequences of what you're doing?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Brunner, I'm sorry. We have people.
Your Honor, I waive my right to the exam as well.
All right. I find Bulat's waive her exam knowingly, intelligently, voluntarily. She understood the consequences of doing so, has not disclosed anyone on this record threatening her, promising her, or forcing her to waive her right to have her exam. Therefore, Ms. Bulat, you're bound over the Sixth Circuit Court is charged. Your bond will continue. Your arraignment date. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I do have an issue to address with the bond before you sign that.
All
right. So I have 3 issues with the bond. One is that we had asked for a no contact provision as part of the bond, and I don't believe that that was added as a condition when you arraigned her. So I would ask that you add that, since there is a history of some domestic violence with the victim in this matter.
You see what the bond order form says. I think we sent that over to you.
You did. It does not have that condition in there.
All right, so it'll be no contact.
Additionally, Your Honor, there is a condition in the bond that says she was not to leave the state of Michigan without your permission. It's my understanding she did leave the state of Michigan. She was extradited up here, and and then she went right back down. So she's in violation of your bond at this point.
May
So
I
that
say
needs to
something,
be
Your
addressed.
Honor? I had a
Yeah.
subpoena to a
Elizabeth-
court date in North
Elizabeth.
Carolina. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead. Miss Brunner, go ahead.
And Your Honor, the third issue is that, as you know, the bond is set at 25% of the arrearages. You set it at 25% of what it was at the time we issued the warrant. Her arrearages have climbed since that time. And so I was going to ask if you would adjust the bond to be 25% of what she currently owes. So she currently owes $67,700.86. That would mean the bond would be $16,925. Subtracting that from what she already posted, it would be an additional $6,650 that she would need to post to be in compliance with the statute at this point.
All right. So Dyke, what's your P number, sir? I'm sorry.
P30251.
All right. You may respond, Mr. Dyke, if you wish to do something.
Your Honor, yeah, apparently I have, in attempting to discuss the resolution with the Assistant Attorney General, that I have really angered her by not accepting her proposal. I have been talking diligently with civil counsel, and I believe we had a resolution based upon what the Assistant Attorney General had initially offered to us. That's why I'm saying the target keeps moving with this Attorney General. Bottom line is, Your Honor, with regard to the additional bond and everything else, I can assure the all she's trying to do is add salt to the wound at this point. Like I said, civil counsel and I are basically have this matter resolved. It's just getting past the additional sanctions that the Attorney General is now, for the first time, adding to our discussions. With regard to the bond, the violation of the bond, my client did not understand. She was under a subpoena to appear in court in North Carolina. And she appeared via or pursuant to the directions of that subpoena. I have since notified her that, when the Assistant Attorney General advised me of that, she immediately returned the following day. Again, she only went there as a result of a subpoena from another court. She fully understands the conditions of the bond, and it will not be an issue. She does have additional subpoenas, and I told her those will not be addressed until I can bring them before a court to address the conditions of bond.
So, what are these additional subpoenas there? I mean,
May I speak, Your Honor? So this is,
Elizabeth, please, hold on
Okay.
a second. Your Honor, the other matter is, the Attorney General is asking to up the bond on this matter based on additionally accrued support. What she doesn't tell the court is that there is
I was wondering what's going on in North Carolina. I understand the AG's office position 100%. I don't want to hamstring her for having to go to. What I will do is say she can't leave the state of Michigan unless she's going to other jurisdictions for subpoenas or whatever she needs to have taken care of when you come back. I mean, I don't want to hamstring her from other jurisdictions where she has court business. But that's what I was wondering.
I was
Thank-
subpoenaed as a witness for something and, that occurred not with me personally, but this is part of the matter. So I didn't want to have any issues because I was concerned, obviously, I don't want to continue to have any type of legal matters. So there is another date in some point, in the month or two. So I will talk to my attorney if this is not resolved by then to make sure that I'm following the correct orders, Your Honor.
Additionally, Your Honor, with regard to the request to increase the bond, what the Attorney General does not tell you is that there is a pending motion in the Oakland County Circuit Court that deals with retroactive modification of support that would change all of the numbers, even including, and that's my difficulty with reaching a resolution.
Well, that's already been dismissed. That's already been denied.
It has not been dismissed. It has been
denied.
appealed.
Hold on 1 second, 1 second. I have 13 probable cause conferences, so let's get to a point.
Yeah, Your Honor, the bottom line is that there is a pending motion for modification of support that has been appealed and is still pending in the Oakland County Circuit Court, which I've asked the Assistant Attorney General from the inception of this case to tell me what is the arrearage. There are numerous credits that have to be dealt with. She refuses to deal with them. So I'm
Judge,
trying.
you know me very well, Judge. I have advised him of the arrearages at this point in time. He's making all these outlandish statements, so I have to say something now because he keeps poking and jabbing at me and questioning my ethics. And Your Honor knows me very well. I have outlined the arrearages as of today, $67,700.86, and I ask you to set the bond accordingly.
Right, so here's the deal. She owes the money anyway. I mean, this is potatoes, tomatoes. The 6,000 will still go to the arrears of what she already owes. So we'll split the baby in half. I won't increase it, but she has to come to the state of Michigan and stay in the state of Michigan. And she can only leave the state of Michigan if she has court matters in other jurisdictions. But other than that, she's staying in the state of Michigan.
And there's no contact provision, Judge?
Yeah, there's no contact provision with Ashley Bulat at all. So you're not to contact her, talk to her, you know, and then the arrears will work itself out, or whatever's added on will work itself out. I will allow that to work itself out at circuit court and be fair. It may increase, it may not, I don't know. But what I do know is she's not to have any contact with Ashley Bulat, and she needs to return to Michigan ASAP.
And I am in Michigan, Your Honor.
Michigan? All right, you
Yeah,
can't
I
leave.
flew home the next day right after the court date.
Okay, but like I said, if you have court matters outside the state, obviously, go take care of those, but come right back.
Okay, did you want me to inform or get permission prior to, or just keep my documents of the subpoena in the event that that occurs before this is resolved?
I get both, but it's a circuit court matter now. I don't know who your circuit court judge is. I'm not in my system. But your
Okay,
circuit court judge will let you know.
okay.
Well, keep the loop on. So, and does Mr. Dyke have permission to sign your name to the waiver of exam form?
Yes, sir.
Do not. Okay, so that should be hitting your email soon, so I will need that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So 10,275 is sufficient for me, but I'm amending to say no contact with Ashley Bulat and to return in the state of Michigan and leave unless, you know, if you have court, but other than that, stay in the state.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
This one's ready.
Yeah, shade buttons.
Okay.